Good evening, hum buns. This is your girl, Miss Books to you, and this is Black History Day number 22. So I don't know. It's actually I'm not sure who wrote the poem, but the poem is called "What I've Learned." Okay, and I don't know if you all remember College Club, but College Club that was back in the day, like back in the day when I was like middle school. Yeah, middle school, college. This is hilarious. But I found it and I wanted to read it, and I hope you wait. Let me take unicorn out so you can take me a little serious. So it basically says is what I've learned that we don't have to change friends if we understand that friends change. I've learned that no matter how good a friend is, they're going to hurt you every once in a while, and you must forgive them for that. I've learned that true friendship continues to grow even over the longest distance. Same goes for true love. I've learned that you can do something in an instant that will give you a heartache for a life. I've learned that it is taking I've learned that it's taken me a long time to become the person that I want to be, and I'm old, okay? I've learned that you should always leave loved ones with loving words. It may be the last time you see them. That's dedicated to Cavaria. Never say goodbye, always say see you later. I've learned that you can keep going long after you can't. I've learned that we are responsible for what we do no matter how we feel. I've learned that either you control your attitude or it controls you. I've learned that regardless of how hot and steamy a relationship is at first, the passion fades and there had better be something else besides that. Okay, I've learned that heroes are the people who do what has to be done when it needs to be done regardless of the consequences. I've learned that my best friend and I can do anything or nothing and have the best of times. This is true, and my family too. I've learned that sometimes the people you expect to kick you when you're down will be the ones that help you get up. And listen, I've learned that sometimes when I'm angry, I have the right to be angry, but that doesn't give me the right to be cruel. And there is a difference. I learned that in marriage counseling. I've learned that just because someone doesn't love you the way you want them, that does not mean that they don't love you with all they have. And that is something that you have to understand that people love you to the best of their ability. And it is expectations that we place on them. I've learned that maturity has more to do with what type of experiences you've had and what you've learned from them, and less to do with how many birthdays you celebrated. Baby, because guess what? My grandmother used to say all the time, they got some old fools. Okay, yeah, there you go. I've learned that it is always enough to be I've learned that it isn't always enough to be forgiven by others. Sometimes you have to learn to forgive yourself. And guess what? If they don't forgive you, two tears in the bucket. I've learned that no matter how bad your heart is broken, the world doesn't stop for your grief. And this is true, whether it be heartbreak or, yeah, well, yeah, it's the same. Grieving of a loved one, grieving of a relationship, yeah, the world literally keeps going. And last but never least, I've learned that our background and circumstances may have influenced who we are, but we are responsible for who we become. So that is day 22 of the Black History quote of the day. I'm not actually sure if there's a Black History quote of the day, but listen, I'm doing what I want to do. It's my channel.